Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and Merry Christmas. I am so glad that you joined me today. Today we're going to be working in on my December daily and it's Christmas Day, hooray! But before we get going, I'm definitely going to ask you to like and please subscribe if you are getting value from these videos. Hit the notification bell so that you can get the next video, you'll get notification, and definitely comment. What's your Christmas like this year? It's a little different this year, maybe. Maybe there's some new traditions that you're able to bring in. I definitely want to hear what's going on for you guys for Christmas. And then share with other people, crafty people, people who, might find some value in what we're doing. All right, so let's get started. So it's getting quite chunky, as you can see, but Christmas Day, I have quite a few days that I'm working on for that. Oh, by the way, for the 24th, I put little ribbons all on my tags here, so you can see that's done now. So I'm just going to do some very quick things. I have quite a few little ideas for a bunch of different days, and I need a lot of space for journaling. So we're just going to dive right in. I'm actually recording this a day early so that I don't have to run a video on Christmas Day. And I just finished wrapping my last gifts. I don't know. This year, I didn't have it done quite as far in advance as I usually do, which is funny because I didn't have as much to do as I usually do. It just, like as much Christmas shopping, I should say, as I usually do. I just did a bit less this year because, there's just less going on and stuff. And yet, I don't know, busy with other things, I guess. It's a different kind of busy this year, it seems like. Definitely busy with these videos with you guys. I do like that. It's fun crafting with you guys. Okay, let's see if we can use tacky glue on this. This came off of one of the confettis packets that I got. And I don't want it to say Edition Bingo. I want it to say... Oh, I forgot. I didn't need to put glue up at the top there. Christmas Bingo. Isn't that fun? Just a quick little switch, and that red is almost exactly the same red as that card. And then, of course, I am going to make a square. You know what? I gotta move this water out of the way. There we go. Then you'll be able to see what I'm up to. Put this square right in the middle, and then that's going to make us have a 25. I'm going to put that in there. But again, this is shiny. This is also kind of weird to stick to kind of stuff. So we're going to use tacky glue on this as well. There we go. Oh, my tacky glue is getting low. I don't know how to put some more. All right. Just hold that for a second. Oh, and this one needs to be also held. So while we're here, might as well hold everything. It does just take a minute to stick, and because it's shiny, it doesn't dry as quickly. Are you guys doing any crafting projects for Christmas? Did you hand make any of your gifts this year? I did. I made a few. Maybe that was part of the busy part. There we go. All right, so the numbers again, because we're sticking to the shiny bit, we're going to use the tacky glue on it as well. So here we go, all the way down here. Oh, my fingers are already full of glue. But, that's kind of how it goes when I'm here with you guys. Okay. Oh, I guess I need the lid off. There we go. That'll work easier, hey? radio silence because I'm just trying to be exact with my... So there's 25 right in the middle there for my Christmas bingo. I just thought that would be kind of a fun thing to do. Vaden, I am recording. Could you be a little quieter, please? Thank you. Okay. All right, so I am still not exactly sure how I'm going to do the background here, so I'm going to come back to this page. You can see how it's barely folding over, but this I had some very clear ideas as to what I wanted to do here. So I wanted to mount this on here. Where's my slicer and dicer? So there, let's say. So then, this is just paper on paper, so I'm just going to use glue stick. Well, that's interesting. Getting a little too fancy here, I guess. I'm definitely using lots of glue because I want it to stay down. Okay. Ooh, curly. Okay, so it's not square. It's kind of Saskatchewan shaped because of the angle of the photo being taken. All right, and then I was thinking of mounting the baby Jesus, that's for this day, as well. Do I like that though? Yeah, but we need to cut it a little smaller so that everything fits. Okay. I'm having trouble lining everything up because everything's sticking to my gluey hands. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do this one top to bottom as well. Actually, we're not going to put this on until, what was I thinking? Until we have sorted out where everything's going. Alright, so we've got a few elements that need to fit on here. So that, and baby Jesus, and glad tidings I was hoping would fit in here. Maybe this doesn't go on this time. It says, good news from heaven, the angels bring glad tidings to the earth they sing. To us this day a child is given to crown us with the joy of heaven. Martin Luther said that. And I just thought that was a perfect thing to say about this day. But it doesn't fit on here. So maybe it'll fit on a card in there. So I like how this looks, so I am going to glue it straight down the way it is. No fuss, no muss. If you know you like it, you just do it, right? If you know you like it the way it is, why mess with it? Okay, so we're going to make this one centered at the bottom. And then these ones are shiny on the front, but the back is actually papery, so I'm hoping that it will work with just glue stick, although it is tricky getting around all the little bits and pieces of the 5. I just tore off a big chunk of glue there. Okay. I love how shiny this is. And you see this is the negative from the other side. Waste not, want not, right? See, so the 25 there is the leftovers from the 25 there. The negative space. And if you cut your pieces right, you don't have any waste. You can use all of it, which is great. I actually need a place to collect all these extra little bits and pieces of numbers that I have made from this project. It's amazing how much little snips you get when you're working on a journal. Alright. But for some reason it doesn't want to stick on that side. Unless I got glue right to the corner or it dried before I had a chance to put it down. And this one too. Okay. Wow, we're having real issues with this glue stick. Okay, because it's in the curve, I am just going to use tacky glue on this rather than fighting with this. It can stick down in the middle with the glue stick. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I like that. Alright, so then over here, I'm not going to do anything on this page, but I wanted to put this on here. And I think I want to tear this. Of course I want to tear this, you know me. And I think we're going to ink the edge with green. To kind of mimic the tree shape that they're going for here. And I might even get fancy and ink this bottom bit in brown. Would you consider that fancy? All my fancy techniques. Have you seen this before? I've seen this all over on Pinterest and other places. This was in a bulletin, a church bulletin, and I just kept it because I thought I could use it in a project. And what do you know, eh? Oh yeah. This was just a little tight right there. Okay. Alright, so let's see about inking this edge here. Let's try the brown first. All right. Green, you're up. Putting a little more ink on it than I might usually when I ink around the edges of something because I really want the green to be apparent. I'm not going to worry about the top because I am going to make a star cutout or punch or something for there. So do you guys have any Christmas traditions that you're keeping up this year? I normally do a Christmas Eve service. We're going to do it online because it's available online. And some people do Christmas Day, like just depends on, kind of what the church that that you're going to does. All right, that's good. All right. to center that on this page here. Actually, just a little bit lower because I had an idea for the star, and we'll see if it comes together. I had some of this wrapping paper left over from my project earlier. What do we think? Do we think I can make a star shape? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I hate wonky stars, so we'll see how horrible I do here. Okay, that needs to come down a little, I think. There we go. That looks a lot better already, hey? It's one of those kinds of things where you just kind of have to play with it. It's a little wonky, but it's not too bad. All right, where's my scissors? So what I'm going to do is just cut this little piece off to start with. And then let's just see about cutting this out. You know what? I'll glue it down and nobody will see my scribbly lines back here. It'll be our little secret, okay? Nobody will need to know. Okay, so that one side got a lot longer than the other, so which way do I want to put this on? Like that? Yeah, and before we put it on, I'm going to add a little silver on this instead of the black. Just a little difference, I realize, but it'll look nicer, I think. All right, the Sharpie. Sharpie works for lots of things. All right, so I'm going to try using this. This is kind of shiny on this side, so we might have to come back with the glue stick, or with the tacky glue later instead of the glue stick. We'll see. All right. So there's my wonky star on there. See, I don't mind that at all. All right, and then I love this part here. I'm just going to leave that. And then over here, I put in pieces from like a journal that I had been working on, and I had put this in there, and I was like, nope, I want it in the Christmas journal, so I moved it. And this picture makes me think of my daughter, so I made a tuck spot and put her Christmas list in. So I just stuck this piece in as a extra page, like a tip pin, and I used Scotch tape, that's all. And I put it in first, and then I glued this in top so that I was able to line it up just as if it was in the book that it was in. All right, so we're done everything except this one. So I had a few ideas. So I have a few ideas here of different things. So I have this. This is like a photo album file divider or whatever. And so you can put your photos in, and but so I just put a little piece of sparkly bit on there to kind of make it more Christmassy, I thought. I think this one is pretty pretty good the way it is. We might put a little bit on the back. What if I put this on with this? What if we just collaged this? I mean, that could work. I like this. My daughter made this for me. It's kind of like a bookmark. I think she made it in fall. She kind of made like a basket weave with the paper over there. Anyway, I think it looks good right there. So I think we're going to put that there. All right, so we need to decorate the back of this and collage this. All right, let's slide this out of our way. I'm just going to check our time and see how we're doing. Oh, we're good yet. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Well, I think decorating the back of this is going to be easiest first. So let's just see. I've got still some stickers left from my sticker pack Christmas stuff. I haven't used any of these, hardly any of these candy canes yet. But it says, the Lord shall be to thee an everlasting light. So doesn't that say you should put a candle down there? Well, that's what I'm hearing. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to do this. What are we going to do? Like that, with this, like that. There. Whoops. Okay. Now let's see. What else do we want on here? I don't mind how that looks. I like that a lot. Maybe just something across the top there. So that to me looks like one of my collage bits that we cut off of a card earlier. I think that will do the thing. That will do the trick. Let's see. Where do those all get to? Here we go. Alright, there's some different bits and pieces of things. Oh, there's some of that. That might be the thing, hey? I wonder. Yeah, this is just not going to do the thing. Oh, I kind of like that. I like how that mimics what's happening down here. Don't you think that's a good idea? All right, so well, that's pretty perfect. All right, so let's cut off. Let's use the decorative scissors. Where is my antique scissors? That one is Creative Memories antique scissors. So handy. I'm just going to cut off a nice strip across there. Thank you, antique scissors, for that beautiful edge. I like how that looks. Okay. So then we're just going to pop this. We're going to line it up to the top. Oops. We're going to line it up to the top as much as we can. Okay, that's really it's sticking too well. Let's Get that corner lined up. Sorry, I had to pull it down so I could get my head in front of it. Alright, so I just lined up to this corner first because I knew there was going to be just a little left over. But easier to just cut the one side than to try to do both. Alright, so now it's kind of grumping at me because I repositioned it too many times. So let's just re-glue that side down. Alright, so that one's ready to slide in. So that just goes in there. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so now collage bits. Well, first of all, I know I'm going to tear this part. Okay, so this can go away. I like that. And I think I want that kind of like that. But first we need something kind of behind. So what color do we want to do? What's going to make this pop out? Should we do reds? Should we do greens? Maybe greens to go with the green theme. I've got some of those bits. Let's see, what else do we have in here? I think I need this thing closer to me. Okay. And then there's this one and that. I guess this kind of falls into the green collage bits. Still have quite a lot of this stuff. Actual green tile. Is there anything I want to grab? Maybe this shade of green. This one's kind of interesting. And this one. Well, this is like cardstock or cover stock. It's a bit thicker, and this is origami paper, so it's really thin. So it's just kind of interesting textures. Alright, so first of all, I can say I'm probably not that interested in this one. It's so patterny. But some of this would be good. See, this is my magazine page that I thought was going to be so great in here. And it's obviously from summer because it's about a garden that's blooming, but the green is just the right green for doing collaging. And I do like this quite a lot. I have a smaller piece of it. And that is also nice. So we've got a few different shades of greens. And I think that's kind of what I like. I think we're going to go with, like, let's try to be subtle. Put these over to the side for a minute. Alright. So let's just take these off because we know that these are going to be on here. Okay. Let's see. So that has kind of a flat edge there, so that's why I was kind of bringing that up to there. And then this one doesn't have a flat edge. much, except for there, I guess it has. Put this one in a corner maybe. So the tricky part about this is that this is rounded corners, but we'll just trim later. So I need a little tiny strip there of something. I wonder if we tried some of this green. Like that. Good. Then let's see, what side do we want to do? This side? I want to do it down here. Okay, so sliding this under. Like that. Good. Give ourselves a piece over here. So then we just need something through the middle. This bright bit. And then a little piece right in there. So we're going to come back to this. A little piece. And it goes right under there. Alright, so our very first piece is going to be this one. So I'm going to pull this off. Maybe I'll just leave these little pieces just in case we need them. So I'm leaving this one there as a reference for where I need to put them. See, it tucks under. Okay. And this one goes on top of this one. So this one should go down next. Don't normally work from the inside to the edge, but that's what's working for this one. Oh, here I thought I had gotten it lined up so well. Well, let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to do this side, and then we'll work to the other side. Good. This corner piece. I like all the greens. Makes me long for summer, honestly. But the good news is the evergreens stay green all year. So I get to see those all the time. I think that's what the deep greens make me think of, probably. Alright, so that side's looking good. Alright, so then this side. This bottom piece. So depending on which way you rip it, if you rip it up or if you rip it down, depends on which way that white center appears. And on this one, I didn't want to have a lot of extra white showing up because I felt that that would distract from the other stuff that we're trying to do here. There's a little bit on this one. There we go. Tear that edge so it's not that curve. All right, so then I want to, whoops, something's flying over here. All right, then I want to trim around the card. Oh, let's find corners, these rounded corners. Tricky to make look nice, but that one turned out. See if we can do 2 for 2 here. The trick is, I think, having a really sharp pair of scissors. This is only marginally sharp, this one. I think because I used it on wired ribbon. And now it doesn't like me as much. Okay. Alright, so that's looking nice. So now, this one goes on. We're just about finished with this card. Like so. And the sticker. Ooh, steady key. Perfect. I love how that looks. Just subtle, but lots of room for journaling on the back. And I put the lines on the back because I thought those will give me lines to draw from. All right, so this goes in our probably behind, like the seam in front. Like that. So it gives us lots of journaling space for December 25th. So we'll have lots to say. I'm sure everybody's going to have comments about their gifts and you know, what happened with the gift treasure hunt, which we always do every year, one of our traditions that we started not that long ago and has been such a hit. Kind of makes the gift opening last a little longer, and then lots of fun. But all right, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, and then of course I have this other set that I did earlier off camera. Well, I hope that you're having some fun watching what I'm up to, and I hope that you're doing a daily, December daily as well. I mean, it is a lot of fun to just record what's happening each day, day by day. I know not as much this year, but even putting in things that I've heard people saying that they're going to put in things that they're grateful for. You know, like one of the people that I follow is Gayle Agostinelli, and thanks, Gayle, for the shout out for my Etsy shop. I appreciate that. And she's doing daily the 3 things that she's grateful for, which I think is a great idea for people who don't have as much going on. That is, you know, that is the usual stuff, you know, the parties and all the stuff that we normally do. I mean, being grateful is a perfect way to celebrate the season, in my opinion. So I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you on Monday. Take care.